What is up, guys? We have the 2022 Mega Tins here. I'm going to be opening up 6 tins because you guessed it. This is my favorite set of 2022. I almost said 2023. I'm getting in the spirit of calling the year 2023, but I'm a little bit early. So why is this set my favorite set? So first of all, we got DPE as a prismatic secret rare. That is amazing. I thought they were going to skimp out on actually even including DPE because he was a prismatic secret. Sorry, not a prismatic secret, a starlight in Power of the Elements. That's what it was. So I was like, okay, this is Konami. Usually when Konami gives something a high rarity like that, they don't re-release the same card. They don't reprint it that close again. So I was like, maybe they were gonna skip it, and they didn't. They also printed a Luber in here. Not the biggest fan of Despia or the Lubes, but in a prismatic secret rare, he actually looks fucking dope. And if you guys remember, he was also in Ghost from the Past Second Haunting. So two very good things done by Konami just right off the hop there. We also got Dragoon reprinted. We got Lightning Storm, which, you know, it's Forbidden Droplet is better. And guess what? We got Forbidden Droplet reprinted in here. So, what else? There's some really good staples in here. Ash Blossom. I don't use Ash Blossom. I personally think, and you can go ahead and hate in the comments, I think Ash Blossom is a broken card and I don't use broken shit. I like competitive back and forth games, and I don't use stuff that I deem as overpowered. You guys can use it. I really don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna make a video saying like Ash Blossom is overpowered. That's what I think. However, having Ash Blossom as a prismatic secret is really good, and it's just not even just Ash Blossom too, guys. We got, if not all the Ghost Girls, basically all the Ghost Girls in different rarities. There's some in prismatic secret, there's some in super rare. I don't think there's any in ultra rare though, and that's really cool. So seeing some of the Ghost Girls in super rare is kind of neat actually. Super rare is a rarity that hits certain cards really well. And in my opinion, it makes the Ghost Scrolls pop a little bit. Prismatic Secret Rare Ash, as I said, is going to be a really good collector item, timepiece, and a lot of people are going to use it in their decks unless Konami makes a higher rarity Ash Blossom, which people want in the form of an ulti and an OTS pack. Or even a prismatic, and why do I keep it? I keep calling Starlight's prismatic secrets, but as a Starlight, actually a Starlight would be pretty nice for Ash Blossom. We did get one for one of the Ghost Girls fairly recently, and they just kind of stopped doing that for some reason in the main sets there. I thought they were gonna, print all the Ghost Girls in Starlights, but that never panned out. Konami's ADHD is a lot more potent than mine, it seems. And I don't want to drag on too much. I'll talk more as I'm opening it. But the final thing that I want to give props to Konami is that they included the three alt arts for Dark Magician Girl, for Blue Eyes, and for Red Eyes, and they're all in Prismatic Secret as well. Because if you guys don't remember, we got leaks before this set even dropped. And it was kind of teased that they were going to be ultra rares, and I was like, I don't know, they're not gonna hit well as ultra rares. And they did not disappoint as prismatic secrets. I'll tell you that much. I do think those alt arts are probably the best alt arts in the whole game for those particular monsters. And I really hope Konami saw the pretty much what was the consensus that people did like the alt arts and make new alt arts for cards that aren't just DM era cards, because that would be awesome. I mean, we have a lot of hero cards, for example, that have different artworks in the anime that we can get in the TCG side of things. But let's go ahead and start this opening. All right, guys, I opened up every single tin individually because opening them up is a pain in the ass, and that actually brings me to my gripe with the tins, and it's going to be for all tins. I stopped liking the actual idea of having physical tins for a while now. I stopped using tins to store collections in a while ago. Actually, I think I just finished today putting everything that was in a tin into something else for storage, because it's they are not the best places to store things here. Dark Guy Nightmare, interesting. Ultra rare, to say the least. Contract with the Abyss. Hey, look at that, Ash Blossom. The card I was saying is broken. So the reason I think it's a broken, guys, is because you will pay cost. So for example, let's say you have a card that says discard 2 cards, then draw cards or whatever, right? The cost is the discard 2, and Ash Blossom will then negate your draw, meaning you just you went -3 technically, because you used a card and then you discarded 2. So I just don't like that. But other than that, if they worked around that clause or that thing that I'm talking about, then I might not. I might actually use it. But as a prismatic secret rare, it looks really nice, and it's actually pretty fucking hard to get. I'll tell you that much, because I've opened up quite a bit of this set, and it's not easy to pull. All right, so yes, I stopped using tins. I do think that you run the risk of damaging your cards while you're pulling them out from the tins, and I stopped using them altogether. It's also, like, it's not the best place to store cards that you want to protect because they're moving around quite a lot, and the size of the tin itself is kind of weird, in my opinion. Maybe they're designed to be used with sleeves, but I don't sleeve everything. We got Dark Ruler No Mo. We got I'm gonna call it 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧 because I don't know its real name there. Dual Tower, hell yeah. I mean, not the best import, but it looks fucking nice as a prismatic secret rare. I mean, if I'm really being picky, that's probably another gripe right there. That was a really really weird choice of imports there, Konami, especially for a prismatic secret rare. You would expect it be broken, but I get what you're doing. You're doing the DM Pandren, but you know, people will wise up one day. Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. That's one of the Ghost sisters that in Super that look really really nice. And the sushi for the fatties here. It looks pretty good as a super rare too. Armed Dragon Thunder level 10 is a weird ultra, but I'll take it just because I love me some Chaz. Danger, Disturbance Disorder. I don't even know if this card is new. Drytron 𝗦𝗦𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗔𝗡, hell yeah. So I love the prismatic secret rares. That's my favorite rarity. That's kind of like a normie rarity, if you will. It's not an ulti, you know, that's more higher rarity, not a ghost rare, etc. I consider prismatic secret rares kind of being normie, but they are really fucking pristine, and they hit they hit well on certain cards. Actually, another gripe that I just remembered is that my boy, the fusion guy, fucking the Despia Dragon himself, I forgot his name, but he is a super rare, not a prismatic secret rare for some reason. I don't know what they were thinking there. We'll see if we pull him. He's actually kind of hard to pull as well. High Ritual Arts. This guy's getting fucking high AF, bro. Virtual World Gate, Huan Wu, Mimicking Man-Eater Bug, Weird Ultra, Rebuilder. And I think that's another thing that, I mean, we can't complain. Now, guys, we gotta eye this baddie here. Red Eyes Black Dragon looks fucking awesome, dude. Not my favorite. I mean, this is my last. This is my third favorite. Dark Magician Girl being, of course, my favorite, then Blue Eyes. But it looks, I mean, it still looks pretty fucking cool. And I mean, to tell you the truth, I hope you pull Blue Eyes because I can show you guys. I might actually like Blue Eyes more than Dark Magician Girl if I have to really think about it. There's something about the colors that look nice. But this Red Eyes with the what would you call it, yellow border, and the fire that's kind of emanating from the background there is really fucking dope as well. So I actually haven't pulled one. This is my first one I pulled. I bought some, but I have not pulled any myself. So that's pretty cool. I think it is 1 or 2 per case. Not the most expensive right now currently either. It's like $7, but I will take it, man. I mean, Konami really needs to do more things with basically alt arts, because there's a lot of people that do want alt arts for their favorite cards, and it does it'll bring some more attention to other archetypes, you know. The true sun god, a new god support. which brings me to another positive point. But branded opening is a really good prismatic secret there. The We got a pretty busted God card for Ra, or not for Ra, for Slifer. And that's actually pretty good. Konami needs to go back and, or Konami from the TCG side, right? Not the OCG, needs to make their own cards again and make them busted. I think it was like this year that we only got the new God support, and I think maybe one other or two other cards, but not too many new cards from Konami TCG department. The Breaking Ruin God is the other. This one's for Obelisk though. They So for example, right, we got the Underworld Goddess. We got King's Court and Toon Chaos in 2020 and 2021 respectively. I think I don't know the order I said it actually now, fuck. But they both introduced support for, and there was new support created from the TCG side of things, from the the English side of Konami's department. And I mean, they were the best. I mean, let's be honest, they weren't the best, but at least they tried, right? And I do like that. I do like getting stuff ahead of the OCG. At least sometimes, mix it up a little bit. Reinforcement of the Army's troops, weird ultra, but I will take it. Stardust Trail and the Link into the Varains. This card was kind of seeing some buyouts not too long ago, so we'll see how it does. Okay, we got to speed it up because this is kind of taking a lot longer. The biggest pain point for these types of sets is that the set size is too big, and I also don't like that. I don't like sets that have mega packs because usually it gives Konami an excuse to throw in a lot of crap cards, as we're seeing here. Dimension Shifter though, that's a really nice reprint, and Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. Nice prismatic secret. I don't remember how many copies I got of her though. I think all of the hand traps that are prismatic are pretty hard to get in general, but I think that's more the fact that there's a lot of really good cards that you want to get in the prismatic secret rare slide, and you only get 3 per tin. So, I mean, I guess it is what it is. Branded Bond, Baby Mud Dragon, and Greater Poly. Not the greatest. Maybe it should have been an Ultra, but what are you gonna do there? I mean, we did get a Red Eyes, man. That's pretty crazy. I think the best pull is still Pot of something. I forgot the name, but it's like 30 to 40 bucks, and I have pulled no copies, so we'll see how that goes. ZS Armed Stage. There we go. Masquerade the Blazing Dragon. Should have been a prismatic secret rare, but he does look pretty nice as a super as well. I will say that much. But he would have been a lot cooler as a prismatic secrets. And this is a new card as well. It flopped, but again, at least they're trying. And we got it ahead of the OCG, which is something we, like I said, desperately need, because it'll make our ban lists are already different, right? Like, so why not just make cards that are focused on our current format, or revolve around our current format at least. I think that's what Dangers were back in the day, because those were created by the TCG side of things, the TCG department of Konami. But yeah, I don't know. I think we need that for some variety here. Destiny Hero Destroyer DPE, guys. Hell yeah. I will take it. The prices have been kind of climbing up as well, so we'll see. We'll see if it's a pretty penny. I do see. I mean, if we don't get like consistent reprints, I don't see why it wouldn't be like 20 bucks at least, because the package isn't going anywhere, guys. It's a pretty easy thing to get off, and you do get quite a bit of advantage with just one Fusion Destiny essentially. And I mean, you do have to play 2 bricks, but they won't be bricks once they're in the graveyard. So that's good. They could hit it, I guess. They did do that in Master Duel. They hit one of the Destiny heroes, but hopefully they don't. Branded Opening, another opening, nice. It looks really nice in this rarity too, guys. So the foreground is not hollow, but then the background is, and it just kind of makes it all pop in there, so that's pretty cool. All right, let's see. I'm going to put a DPE right here just so I don't forget it. Usually what I've noticed too is that if you get like a DPE or a Dragoon in the tin, you will probably get one of the new altards, but that did not happen that time, so that's pretty interesting. All right, so Armed Dragon level 10 white. 𝗦𝗨𝗣𝗣𝗢𝗥𝗧, Screams of the Branded, Dimension Shifter, nice, Branded Bond, and Evil Twin, 𝗦𝗪𝗖𝗜𝗓, not a good pick there, Konami. Not good at all. I do not like the waifus. They are everywhere basically, and they're just kind of like meh, you know. All right, guitar, something or other. Magic key should have been higher rarity in this set at least. We need more magic key support as well. That's the basically the only new archetype that caught my eye last year, or I guess this year, 2022. Nibiru, the Primal Being, really good reprint. Still kind of hard to get though. And oh man, I shouldn't have said that. And then we got another Sunny, Evil Twin Sunny. Was that in the same? Yeah, that was in the same tin too. Wow, back to back. Okay, so I kind of do want another Blue Eyes rather than a Dark Magician Girl, but I mean, a Dark Magician Girl is more expensive, so maybe we should go for the money here, or the pot card that I haven't even pulled. That might be pretty cool to get as well. Danamari Adighnister. I think that's the only Adighnister card in here. DD Assault Carrier. Diviner of the Herald is probably, I mean, I don't use it, probably never going to use it because I don't play ritual based decks, but I mean, maybe if we get more Magic Key support because they use ritual monsters, but this card is probably the best looking Prismatic Secret Rare in the whole set, just because, I mean, it just does. Let's see if we can get it on camera a little bit here. There's something about the wings that make it really stand out, to me at least. All right, so we're in the last tin. We're in the leg home stretch here. Our dragons being commons. We probably shouldn't have been reprinted, to be honest, just because you can just buy them for singles as singles really cheaply online. So I'm not a fan of reprinting stuff that you can buy really easily and cheaply. But you know, what am I gonna do? Apex Predation, Ready Fusion. You know, I think that one is good as a prismatic secret, but Ultra Poly makes no sense because literally no one's playing it. I mean, Ready Fusion, no one's playing it either, but it has potential, and I like potential. All right, so we got more fatty support here. I call them fatties. I'm sorry if you get offended, but yeah. Book of Lunar Eclipse, Radiant Virescence, something like that. And Tri-Brigade card, really hard to get actually, by the way. If I were you, probably pick it up sooner rather than later. Heavenly Zephyr Meridora and Dual Tower. That was terrible. That was terrible. Probably that was probably the worst card to get in this set. I mean, if you see, well, maybe Ultra Poly. Maybe it's a tie. Basil Rose Shoot, Metal Foes card, Starshine. See, there's the Magic Keys. It would have been nice to have them as I mean, what is his name? I've never actually pronounced his name. Clavicus, Cleavage. I don't know. So he would have been really nice as a super. We got Flu Wonderies and Empen as a super. Sunvine Crossbreed, Synchro Overtake, Breaking Ruin God. We did not get a Slifer one. That's crazy. And Tri-Brigade Kit. You know, all in all, I don't think this was the best opening. I mean, let's see what we missed out on Dragoon. We missed out on, I mean, we did get a Red Eyes, and it is about 1 or 2 per case. Yeah, you know what? It was pretty decent. It was only six tins as well. So to recap, guys, why is this set the best set? I did say a lot of crap. I was talking a lot of shit about it. So you might be wondering, like, what the hell is this guy talking about being the best set of 2022 when he's constantly talking shit about it? Well, I like it so much that, you know, I always like improving stuff. And what I said I like, I actually really do like. I like the fact that we got the alt arts. That's my favorite thing about it, because it gives way, paves way for Konami to actually do that for other archetypes. And please, for the love of God, make it other archetypes, not just DM stuff and not just blue eyes, red eyes. You know what I mean. We need fresh blood, fresh content essentially, and the DM stuff. It's not that I am against it necessarily, but if you keep opening the same stuff that has the same things, essentially, then it gets boring. For example, we keep getting the reprints of Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, and Red Eyes, and basically every set that introduces a new rarity, which kind of makes it boring, right? Like you're just opening a new set with a new chance to get another Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, Red Eyes, etc. Right? So they do need to expand upon that. But besides that, it was a really good addition to the set. That's my favorite at least. And then they also included DPE and Dragoon, two of the really really good packages that people use or have used recently, and a lot of really good reprints were included in here that were not even just like reprints from the main sets. So for example, let's see, we got the Evil Twins. Actually, that might have been in the main set. I actually kind of forgot. Ghost Ogre was not, though. Link Into the Varains, I think pretty decent import. Dual Tower, not so decent, but it was an import. And Ash Blossom, really good staple that everyone, I mean, usually that goes up in price within, if it doesn't see a reprint, it sees a lot. A huge spike, and it's really good that they included it in this new rarity. It's probably the highest rarity now, if I'm not mistaken, unless it has like a ghost rare. No, no, it doesn't. No, this is the highest rarity. But that is the video, guys. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in 2023.